our kids, sponsored by Jefferson County Public Schools. I'm Atherton High School correspondent Lexie Gocke. We are celebrating the 20th season of featuring stories about our incredible students. JCPS opened 3 new schools this year. Check out Perry Elementary, Echo Trail Middle, and Hudson Middle.
Hi, I'm Charlie, and I'm excited because we're at a new school. Hi, I'm Harmony, and I'm excited because we get to go to a new school, and we're the first people to go to Perry.
3! I can't say enough about what a big day this is for JCPS, and I think it's really symbolic of the changes that we have made in this district and continue to make. So it has been 23 years since we have been able to open up a new school, a new facility in West Louisville, and I'm so proud that this is the facility that we are opening up and attached to the beautiful brand new Y at 18th and Broadway. Our kids deserve this brand new school. You know, I believe students that have the least amount of resources in their home need to have the most amount of resources in their schools. When you walk into this school, you are going to see that our kids have the best of any other elementary school in Jefferson County, and I'm really proud of that.
This is a dramatic change, drastic change, and we're so excited. I can't wait to see the students' faces on the first day with the new modern technology everywhere. It's just, I'm very grateful to be a part of it.
This is a historic day for District 1, for Jefferson County Public Schools, and yes, it's our turn. This is historic for our students, our staff, our families, for the California and the Russell neighborhoods. I'm very proud of JCPS. It has taken us some time to get here, but we're going in the right direction. It is extremely important for all children to have equal opportunities.
This is the kind of modern school building that we should be building for every child in Jefferson County. And I'm proud of our district and our Board of Education for making that investment. We're going to build 23 more of these in the next 10 years, 23 more schools.
When enough people come together, then change will come. And we can achieve almost anything. So instead of looking for hope, start creating it. That is what we are doing by opening these doors to the community and to our students. We are creating this opportunity for everyone.
Welcome, everybody. It is my honor to be the first to welcome you to Echo Trail Middle School, home of the Wolfpack.
I am thrilled to be standing in front of you today. What an honor it is to lead a brand new school. As a principal, you dream of this moment to be able to open a school building and to create what needs to be done for students. Our students are going to have access to a variety of things, which they should in the middle school experience. We want them to really explore who they're going to be as they transition to high school, but most importantly, who they are going to be and the skills we're going to set for them to be awesome humans in life. 1, 2, 3.
We are excited to once again be cutting the ribbon on our 4th new school in a little over 12 months. This is what we need to be doing in this district over and over again. Last year it was 2 new elementary schools. This year it was Perry Elementary School that we were at late last week. And then here we are at Echo Trail Middle School to start this year as well. To actually see kids walk through the school, enter the door, and be amazed at what they see is what all of our kids in this community deserve. This facility and the other ones that we've cut the ribbon on rival any other facilities across any district in the United States.
This is our opportunity to reinvent education for our kids and do things differently, to engage them, to have hands-on opportunities, and to give them access, and of course, continue to make learning fun.
It is my honor and pleasure to be the first to welcome everyone to Dr. J. Blaine Hudson Middle School. So welcome. This is the first middle school open in West Louisville in 91 years. 91 years.
Learn, lead, and to serve. That is our vision. We want to ensure that even young people in the 6th grade and the 7th grade and the 8th grade, that we prepare them not so they can go to the next grade level, not so they can make it out in this imaginary world, but that they can actually, even the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, they can take everything that they've learned outside this building to celebrate and transform their own communities, which is huge.
I think we will see families connected to this school, and I think J. Blaine Hudson Middle School has an extremely bright future.
So explore pathways that we have 3, are engineering and design. And so we know that young people not only should be equipped with that, but when we're talking about the current world that we live in and artificial intelligence and coding, they need to be exposed and understand what that looks like. When it comes to public service, and so there will be, and maybe some of you passed it, an on-site courtroom that I don't think any other middle school has. We also have our consumer science course that's part of the Explore Pathways that will concentrate on culinary arts, because everybody likes to cook and eat and all kinds of stuff.
This is our Hudson Cafe. This is going to be for the kids to come over here and they're going to do labs and work on cooking. And this is the Hudson Classroom, which is attached. And so we'll have the kids in here for classes.
So excited that I could be a part of Dr. J. Blaine Hudson Middle. And I can't wait to imprint my name in this school's history.
Teachers at King Elementary got in their classrooms early to prepare for the coming school year.
So today it's AIS week for us in the AIS schools like we are here at King, and they are working through lesson planning and just really kind of going through the training that they've had this summer and making sure they know how to apply that information to their classrooms and make that planning decisions.
So we're spending our days in trainings and meetings getting ready for the students, and we're spending our evenings preparing our classrooms and preparing everything we need to welcome our students.
I have been in here several hours trying to get everything together. I'm doing several bulletin boards. I've been ordering things like crazy and just trying to get things organized so that it is very comfortable when they come in here.
We have kind of kicked it off with a lot of teachers that are seasoned teachers this year and ready to hit the ground running, know kind of those things that maybe a new teacher wouldn't know. And so they're ready to just jump right in and work with kids.
I'm considered the 5th grade lead teacher. So there are 2 5th grade teachers. A new 5th grade teacher will be in this classroom. I've set it up for them though, because I will be working with them, supporting them 100% of the time, coaching them until they are ready.
Last year we received $250 from Amazon, and this year, with me being in an AIS school, I'm going to receive $500 this year, which is amazing. I plan on getting like new books, new manipulatives,
getting chartboard paper stands so that on wheels so I can move it within the classroom. Very excited to have that extra money this year to support the needs of what's going to support my students.
And that was also a big part of why I wanted to be an educator, specifically in JCPS, because I am these kids. Like, I am one of them. I grew up in the exact same neighborhood. I come from the exact same background. I have the same resources that they had. So being able to be that contributing factor to their educational career was just something so powerful to me that nothing was going to stand in my way of doing that. So I'm super proud of me for actually making it.
JCPS Athletics started an adapted sports program so students who rely on wheelchairs can participate in sports.
For Fairdale freshman Braden, being a track athlete has been a long time coming.
I've met a lot of people who've played wheelchair track. They all loved it, and I've been wanting to start it for a while, and whenever I heard that this program was going to start up, I was really excited.
Braden was born with a neuromuscular disease. He was in the 4th grade when he started using a wheelchair full-time. While he's played wheelchair basketball, when he first heard about adapted track, he was especially excited.
Now with this JCPS program, it's going to be opening the door for more people to do that, more people to do this, and all the other fun adaptive sports.
Braden is a part of the Louisville Lightning, JCPS's adapted sports track team. JCPS started its adapted sports program for the first time earlier this year, with track being one of many sports. While the team has only been around since March, its impact is already wide-reaching.
It means that I have the ability to do anything anybody else can with what I have holding me back.
Ballard sophomore Furious is the other high school student on the team. He says he hasn't been able to play a sport since he was in elementary school, and he's happy to finally be a part of a team.
Just seeing everybody that I'm going to compete against and seeing their faces and just engaging with people.
The Louisville Lightning range from 2nd through 10th graders, and these students are able to let their competitive juices flow and prove who's really the best and the fastest.
I'm really competitive and I like racing. It motivated me when I found out one of my best friends was there.
While the program allows for camaraderie through competition, it's also a chance for these student athletes to be athletic.
Everybody deserves a chance to compete. This is opening the door to college scholarships, college sporting opportunities to people that previously never had those opportunities.
Last year was an amazing year for JCPS Athletics. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights.
Favorite part about running this club, honestly, is just to keep the love of this game going.
We're here obviously to play, but there's a bigger reason to win.
You don't really find a lot about girl football for real, so I like that girls took a step in, you know?
I didn't expect it to go as far as it did. I expected to go far at all.
To become All-American, play in the Olympics, do big things.
I just call them aviation nerds. There's no other way to describe it.
We're a family, honestly. That's what I feel like when I walk into this bowling alley.
The one thing I will say is just don't sleep on Shawnee. We're coming.
I don't want people to feel bad for me.
It feels like I'm included, like I'm special. It's not all about winning the games to us. It's all about working on that structure.
I realized that I can compete at this level, and I just got better from there.
I shed a few tears. We hid it behind paperwork.
I just will continue to play as hard as I can forever for her.
Started back in 1st grade, and then I loved basketball ever since. Throwing the ball in.
I never had this much fun playing basketball. I love my teammates.
Jordan has done a lot for me. He helped me apply to college, and he also helped me get my first offer.
It's given me something to look forward to.
I just love getting to hang out with them. They're fun and weird in the best ways.
They never get complacent. We work very, very, very hard to make sure that we can maintain the way that we have.
It says that we're doing things the right way. We're teaching the game the right way.
Really great being with so many smart people.
Feels very rewarding. We had to, start from the bottom and then we worked our way up.
It's cool to see how what you came up with is now going to benefit a lot of students.
We're not worried about the winning streak. We're more worried about just getting back to state.
Everyone's gonna know that we're part of the low robotics team. It makes me feel proud.
It's developing our culture without making any inference to theirs. We're all Southern baseball.
What's better than to speak another language with your teammate?
Yes, sir!
That's why you keep coming back, because you have fun,
For me, it's just showing them that there's life outside of the classroom in a way that is exciting for them to grow and blossom.
We've got more of our JCPS stories coming up. Stay tuned.
The school district is very excited to bring you this half hour of news and features about the interesting students, their academic achievements, and the challenging instructional programs that make JCPS one of the 5 top urban school districts in America.
I'm Fern Creek correspondent Becky Turner, and coming up, I'll tell you how the Louisville area is becoming a cleaner place every day.
Hi, I'm Wagner correspondent James Battalion. Coming up, we have some great advice for this year's freshmen.
Excitement, confusion, and a little bit of craziness. It's all part of the first day of high school. We all know the importance of writing, but coming up, I'll show you how students at Frost Middle School have taken it to a whole new level.
You won't find Paula, Randy, or Simon here, but these chancy idols are just as big of a success.
This year, Ballard High School teamed up with the University of Kentucky's Dance Blue, a dance marathon program that raises money for pediatric cancer.
Signs like these welcome Japanese students to Ballard High School. I'm Drew Long, and I'll have the story.
Students all over JCPS are putting a new spin on an age-old question. Will you go to prom?
Hello, and welcome to Our Kids, brought to you by the Jefferson County Public Schools.
Earn college credit while in high school. We'll explain how.
And welcome to Our Kids, brought to you by the Jefferson County Public Schools.
I'm Pleasure Ridge Park High School correspondent Jalen Level.
I'm nervous. Awesome.
I turned too far, I was like, whoa.
Stay tuned. Oh.
studied.
I'm Pleasure Ridge Park High School correspondent Edward Smith.
Until next time, keep supporting our kids.
Welcome back to Our Kids. I'm Atherton High School correspondent Lexie Gocke. Students had lots of chances to continue their education over the summer. Let's take a look at some of these fun learning opportunities.
We've been reading a lot. We've been playing a lot of Book It. I've been learning a lot more about the states and some planets. We've been doing some Think Law, learning about how the law works and how to enforce it properly.
What you got for me?
Fun education.
Oh, I love it.
We are here today because this happens to be one of the sites for our JCPS summer learning programs and camps that are happening all over Jefferson County Public Schools.
We are ensuring equitable access to quality summer enrichment opportunities, taking programming and, as he said, in supports where kids are in community.
I'm also proud of our community partners. This is not just a JCPS thing. We paired with a community partner, Evolve 502, which is coordinating our backpack league in our community organizations. And so what we found were a lot of kids were going to various places like the Boys and Girls Club or their church. And so instead of pulling them out, let's see how we can work together with Evolve 502 to push in our teachers and our work to support our kids.
And for our kids, it's been very important each day to kind of be involved with other kids to learn other activities. And this program not just academically helps them with things that they were struggling with, things that they felt like they needed to work on a little more or that they loved doing, but at the same time, it was enrichment. It gave them opportunities to try new things.
Check out some of the great summer camps our students participated in this summer, ranging from fencing to drama and swimming to a camp for deaf and hard of hearing students.
We are at Cochran Elementary this morning, and we're here at our second deaf and hard of hearing camp. It's offered to all of our kids in the district, all the way from elementary through high school. It ranges from mild to severe, so some will be more oral, some will be our signers, some even have communication devices. Our main goal is just to provide them communication. We are building vocabulary through STEM activities.
We're studying about Earth and the planets, and there's 8 of them. And we're studying about transportation and rockets and how people went on the moon.
1, 2, 3. Go.
This year, we actually are doing a space theme. And I think the favorite thing probably is the STEM activities. We are really trying to build their vocabulary through hands-on fun activities. For example, right now, we have some students doing an escape room.
Try and see if there's something on there.
We have some students doing building parachutes for aliens in there. So that's such a great way to provide them with a language experience.
So in Venus, you need like a special air.
Not only are they just learning the word, but they are doing something with that word. And I think that's their favorite part of it, getting up and being active. It's geared toward them. And I think that's just so important to them that they see like peers, they're around peers that are their own age that they may or may not have another signer in their building. So they may never see another.
What can you tell me what it is and what does it do and how does it help?
Like when they don't have hearing aids and I do, they don't make fun of me anymore.
My favorite part was the fact that we get to learn and play.
And is it fun and interesting meeting other kids like you?
Yeah, I like that.
Even just not seeing someone else with a hearing aid in your school. As a child, that can be a big deal. So being able to be here and see other kids with cochlears and hearing aids and bahas, that is such a unifying experience for them.
Give me another fact. What is something else that happened?
What's going on is that we're reading the book about Cullen Jones. He is an Olympian swimmer for Team USA. He is basically telling his story about perseverance and how at one point that he almost lost his life being in the water, and now he took that experience and decided to build on top of that. Basically, that book is teaching kids how to continue to persevere through anything that they go through, even if it scares them.
Because in life, you always have to do those things and believe in yourself and just do some things that are scary. Everybody makes mistakes, and like you just can't let one mistake take down your whole setup.
Cullen's message is very important because students need to understand that perseverance is how we reach goals. I think a lot of times that kids just give up very easily because that's the easy way out, and they never get to those goals, and so they feel very hurt or upset that they're not experiencing things that they want to. And so seeing his story and hearing his story helps them understand exactly what they need to do and apply it to their lives in order to reach the successes that he had in his life.
So actors backstage is this way.
We are at Shawnee High School, and we are here teaching the Lit and program. Today's class is the Lit and Drama.
Put your hands
I do this.
So perfect. I want to see some of these.
They're reading a book called Andrew Finds Out About Acting. It's about a little boy learns about what actors do.
So it's technically like where we're technically doing something in the book, so we're acting it out.
One Monday in November, Andrew sat and watched TV.
Right now, what they're doing is they're creating their own play. Our vendor that's doing drama is Stage One, and they have been great. The teacher that's in there right now, she's been working with them really hard. She really tried to see what the kids were really interested in, and so from learning some of their interests, she took what they were interested in and started using that to come up with an improv play.
That would be a good idea. Thank you.
I think the most important thing that I want them to get out of this experience is the fact that they get to learn some other skills to help them do better in school as far as reading goes, and then just overall having fun and being able to explore something that they may not have had a chance to do.
Go ahead, off stage, please. Off stage.
It's fun. Like, you can just go in front of some people and talk in front of them. If you have to present a presentation and you're not going to be able to be scared to talk in front of people.
It's very helpful with them being able to make some connections with reading and then being able to apply it to something real.
It's actually fun. I like it.
You will not be using an adult saber. You will be using a child saber.
We are at Goldsmith Elementary. This is the Lit and Camp. We are lit and fencing. So the students get to do literacy along with a fencing program. They are reading the book called The Proudest Blue. It is a very culturally diverse book.
Oh, I need to tell you about this. Okay. The author is a fencer too. She is like one of the Muslim American women to, I think, win an Olympic title.
The book that we're reading is really, really interesting. It's about two girls who are, the oldest one has a hijab and people are making fun of her.
They're learning reading skills such as the character, the setting, tying in those details that are in the story along with their fencing skills that they are also learning.
1, 2.
It's kind of new to me because sometimes I do like other sports. This is really new to me.
Up, over, squat, back. Up, over, squat, back.
They are learning the techniques of fencing.
Bounce, now turn.
So we start off with footwork, conditioning, and then by the end of it, they get to actually practice. But they have to learn the basics before they get to the final part.
There we go.
We are doing our stretches. We are also learning how to move inside of fencing because fencing moving is kind of really, really complicated because it's not like normal moving.
It's highly engaging. So yes, they're working, but they don't realize they're working because they're having so much fun. They're getting hands-on experience. So they're learning skills for the classroom, but skills that will take them outside of the classroom. It's amazing. You see light bulbs go off. You get to see how they apply that knowledge and what they're using in the actual skill, and they love it.
Because sometimes when I get home, I get kind of tired, but it's fun.
We are at Newburgh Middle School. This is the Diversity, Equity, and Poverty Department camp. We have K through 5 enrichment programs where we are talking about building community and relationships. We've been doing this roughly for about 9 or 10 years now. And so it's just a way for us to, demonstrate the inclusivity amongst all of our students in JCPS and giving these students an opportunity to kind of come together in a smaller environment and learn more about the importance of building community.
If you would like to share about your name and what you learned.
A lot of our students are McKinney-Bento. We have also foster students who are here from various backgrounds, economic groups, different schools. just so we can, teach students how to kind of like thrive in all environments and spaces and amongst all different personalities. What I'm hoping that they get overall, just compassion, empathy, understanding, and confidence, so that regardless whatever space they enter, that they can bring all of them into the space and feel confident with who they are. And then for other students to be able to receive them wholeheartedly for who they are, with an understanding that, hey, just because we might look the same, we might come from different places and spaces. And just to be, accepting of that.
13 seconds. The faster you go to the next question, the more chances you get, the higher points you can get, okay?
It's easiest for kids to learn in safe environments and when they feel confident of being themselves. So when you build and create those spaces of belonging for these kids, they thrive. So here, everything that we do, everything we talk about, even if we're not directly talking about it, it gives a mode of inclusivity, community, and working and engaging together.
Congratulations to our seniors who graduated in 2023.
It gives me a lot of hope about the future of our city, state, and country. And these graduates are fantastic graduates of JCPS.
My hope is that you remember and know that you have the power to shape your future.
The end result is a reward. It's the reward of hard work, dedication, a passion, a drive to be successful.
We made the best of what we had and never gave up on the hope we preserved for the change in this world.
They care about each other. They communicate, collaborate, and hold each other accountable, pushing one another to be their very best.
As we begin this very special event, which marks an important milestone in our lives, I want to congratulate the graduates who sit before me today and the family members who have loved and supported us through the years.
To the class of 2023, you were created in the mold of greatness. You exude excellence.
Thanks for watching our show. You can find entire episodes on our JCPS YouTube channel. Until next time, keep supporting our kids.